Hey guys, this is Taylor from thetradinganalyst.com, and we're going to take a look at several charts here that our followers have requested from us, and hopefully you guys are going to learn a thing or two. We're going to be checking out NAK to start here, and NAK clearly beautiful uptrend here on NAK, and what I want to point out here is on the weekly chart, which is really the main level that I'm seeing on NAK. So $6 is really the main resistance that I'm seeing on NAK, and this goes back to 2009, 2010, 2011, and a little bit of 2012. You can clearly see it was a big time support, and then it broke that, and you can see once it broke that support, we came down here and just really tanked. So this is a big level here, and it's really remained untested. We almost touched it, tested it right here, but haven't really tested it yet. And it's coming into that level here, and that's definitely a level that you want to be aware of if you're trading or investing in NAK. As far as anything else, it's pretty much gone straight up. You can't really say much else about that. It's pretty much vertical. So I don't really have a good trend line that I could draw here, but I definitely wouldn't short it right here. If you're looking for a short, I would wait until closer to $6. And if you're long, keep riding it and just trail your stops. You don't want to let a big winner turn into a loser, and that's pretty much all I have to say about NAK. The next one we're going to take a look at is MSFT Microsoft. And Microsoft, we'll stick to the weekly chart here because I know we got some long-term investors here. And beautiful uptrend here that began here in 2009. You can see here we've got half of 2012 and half of 2013 just grinded against it right there. Beautiful. Another bounce off of that level right here. And then you can see broke over this resistance, came up, retested that resistance, came up, retested it again, and then broke over it right here. So this is very simple stuff. Trend line, support, resistance. Okay, so now where's the next support? Next support still down here at about $55. You can see it was resistance here at 55, and then you can see now it's going to turn into support. So that's what I'm seeing on Microsoft. I'm going to go out a little further on the monthly chart. Yeah, so we're at all-time highs. More than likely, we're going to head a lot higher on Microsoft. So I'm going to go to the daily chart, see if there's anything I can see. Daily chart looks like a bull flag breakout right here. You can see that right there. Bull flag right there. Very simple. More than likely headed higher here in the short term as well as the long term. The next one we're going to take a look at is LVS. And LVS, let's see what I can see on this one. So LVS, you can see we're right here at resistance today. And we've got an uptrend line right here that you can use. You can see several bounces here, right there. And you want to look for a break over this 56.65 level here for a real breakout. If we do break out over this level here, the next level of resistance is going to be around just below $63. You can see we got some rejections right there. We could catch a little bit of resistance from the lows of these candles right here at about $61. So those are the levels that you should be paying attention to on LVS. The next one we're going to take a look at is CHK. And CHK, let's see what I can see here. Okay, so the reason I like this is because not only did we break over this downtrend line, but you can see here we broke below the support right here. See, it's clearly support from this candle, here, 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 here. Lots of touches here. We broke that support, okay? We did so with some heavy volume. And then you can see we broke back over this level here. So to me, this is a false breakdown right here. and that leads to swift moves in the opposite direction. So more than likely, CHK is going to be headed higher here in the short term. The next one we're going to take a look at is QTM. Let's see what I can see on QTM. I see resistance right here where we're at, just below $1. You can see resistance here, here, and then today we came up to that level. And then I'm going to go to the weekly chart here. Okay, big time resistance just above us. You can see it was support, 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 lots of support right here, support, and then we finally broke through here, and you can see a big breakdown right there. So now we're kind of retesting it for the first time. So you really need to pay attention to this resistance here. We've also got a downtrend line just above us. You can see here's a high, here's a lower high. So a lot of resistance above us that you really need to be aware of on QTM. The next one we're going to take a look at is Facebook. And Facebook, I'm going to cover the daily time frame here. This is actually a stock that we're long at thetradinganalyst.com, and it's coming into some resistance right now at about 132 right here. So you can see it was previous resistance here, right there, here, and then we're coming into that level right now. So we'll see what it does with that resistance, but definitely think that it's at least going to head up to this resistance right here. So just to kind of review so you can kind of learn a thing or two, this was a great long signal as we broke over that downtrend line right here. Another great long signal was right here as we broke over this little resistance here, over this little bull flag here. So there's that little bull flag. I don't like to get too technical on these patterns here. It's just a sideways consolidation pattern here, and then you can see that we broke over that right there. That's an easy signal, and you can see that we headed higher from there. The next one we're going to take a look at is FANG. And FANG definitely looks like it's headed higher here as well. We broke over this downtrend line. You can see a rejection here, here, right here, right here, and then we finally broke over it today. And not only that, but we broke over this resistance. You can see it was resistance here, 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 yesterday, and then today we broke over that. And you can see these Bollinger Bands are very tight. We've been trading sideways for quite some time. So when you get a trade into the Bollinger Band, when it's really tight, more than likely that usually leads to a bigger breakout here, and you can expect some resistance up here around $11. I'm sorry, 111 is going to be that next resistance that you want to look for on FANG. The next one we're going to take a look at is BIOS. And BIOS, I'm going to back it up just a little bit here so you can see this. So you see that we had support here, right here, bounced off of it here, right here, and then we broke below that right here. Okay, so that looked like a breakdown and like we were going to head lower, and then boom, you have a violent breakout to the upside back above this support. So you can see that this was a false breakdown, and that usually leads to big moves in the opposite direction. So the direction here is down, false breakdown, we broke out over here, so more than likely we should see a move up on BIOS, and you can see it bounced off of this support now, again, 127. You really want to have BIOS stay above these lows here. If we break these lows here, which are right around 123, if we break 123, 120, that's not going to be a good sign. More than likely it doesn't do that, but if it does break that, you have to be prepared for all situations. I'm not really going to like it for the long side anymore. So good risk reward around here. We've got a gap up here at about 260 that may want to fill. If we break these highs, you can see there's resistance here and right here. If we break these highs at about 180, more than likely it is going to come up there and fill that gap. Thank you for watching the video, everyone. I enjoyed doing it, If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me wherever you're watching this video. Have a great night, and I'll see you next time.